Follow the science. That has been the motto of people calling for public health restrictions. In fact, Democratic Governor Polis has used those precise words, and Colorado has followed the science, except for when it hasn't. Polis is planning an executive order formalizing Colorado's break from the science and using a loophole in federal guidelines to allow booster vaccinations for all adults in Colorado. That is not the current scientific recommendation based on the studies seen by the CDC and FDA. We asked the governor about that today.
Frankly, we feel that the CDC and the FDA bungled the messaging on the booster. They made it very complicated. The basic message is if it's been 6 months after Moderna or Pfizer, you should get it. If it's been 2 months after J&J, you should get it. The way that we're able to make that official from the state perspective, it's been sort of the unofficial policy of the state from the beginning in terms of not turning anybody down and self-attestation, is we're going to be issuing an executive order soon that really says that Colorado is a high-risk institution. And everyone is eligible in Colorado on the argument that you are part of a high-risk environment.
If you couldn't see, the governor was in the teeny little box off to the side during that presentation. I understand it makes for terrible television. So what the state is telling people to do is when the booster form asks you if you live in a high-risk institution, check yes. The state of Colorado, the whole state, is your high-risk institution. Colorado's public health leader said today that we are currently headed for COVID hospitalization levels higher than anything we've seen at any time in the pandemic. Peak next month could be hundreds of patients higher than the worst pre-vaccine wave.